Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. City Manager Scott Neal is working on a mostly status quo budget for 2024. Neal presented 3 scenarios to the City Council earlier this month to get their feedback. Neal is planning to present a proposed budget that includes the addition of 5 employees, 4 police officers, and 1 new position in Parks and Recreation, but otherwise keeps today's service levels.
One of the things that's also embedded in the budget proposal this year is some use of our budget stabilization fund. Those are funds that have been accumulated in previous years. We hold them so that we can mitigate the property tax impact of new spending. Some of our base level expenditures on the personnel side are impacted by inflation more than just what people are seeing around them in the private economy. Also on our workers' compensation side, we're also seeing very significant increases in costs. So some of those are costs that I think we didn't anticipate, but we are going to have to plan for 24 and 2025.
Neal will present a proposed budget to the City Council September 5th. The City Council is expected to certify a maximum preliminary tax levy later that month on September 19th. A public hearing on the budget would be held December 5th. The Council must take action on the budget no later than December 19th. Efforts to clean up polluted surface waters and promote healthy city lakes and streams is an important feature of several recent city projects. Earlier this month, the 9 Mile Creek Watershed District hosted a tour for elected officials and others to spotlight the benefits of the work at Roslyn Park and the Bristol and Mayville Park. Edina TV shows us how downstream water resources are being improved.
This may look like green paint, but it's the surface of Lake Cornelia, after more than 60 years of collecting pollutants from the surrounding area.
So we're seeing too high of phosphorus levels.
A chemical that's fueling algae growth, leading to a place on a list of unhealthy lakes in the state.
Sometimes it's described as pea soup. The reason this is concerning is that blue-green algae can cause toxins to form in the water.
And an invasive species keeps that phosphorus churning.
Lots and lots of goldfish.
So after our aeration manhole,
participants on a tour of the Roslyn Park filtration vault can look underfoot to see one of many mechanisms being used to improve the health of the lake.
It goes through the filter media, and this is where it comes out in daylight, so it's already been filtered where we see it here.
And the 3 Mile Creek Watershed District is keeping a close eye on the results.
As part of the work to study the water quality here at Lake Cornelia, water clarity is monitored. Here where the water leaves the filter basin and enters the lake, the water looks like this.
The long-term plan for improving the water in the lake includes treatments to remove pondweed, using alum to reduce phosphorus, and
we need to start taking goldfish out of this lake.
This work is important because bad water quality here affects watersheds downstream, including Lake Edina.
But it's going to take some time for them to fix the problem that took 60 to 70 years to create.
The tour of water quality improvement projects in the city continues.
This is Bristol and Mayville Park.
The Linmar Basin Retrofit Project collects and filters stormwater through sand.
It's forced to come this direction
before it reaches Lake Edina.
It's about 24 pounds of total phosphorus annually that gets removed.
All while providing pollinator habitat and a way to step through this project without trampling plants.
We knew that this was a beloved local space that people were using actively for things like sledding and throwing balls and observing nature, and we wanted to preserve that and enhance that even more.
An investment in meeting state water quality standards and improving the experience for all users of these public spaces. I'm Dan Carpenter for Edina TV.
The Clean Water Strategy is currently open for public comment by visiting bettertogetheredina.org. The City Council will have the option to approve it this fall. The Edina Fire Department will host an open house 4 to 6 p.m. Thursday, August 24th at Fire Station 1. Visitors will have the opportunity to meet with Sparky, view a live fire demonstration at 5 p.m., participate in a fire prevention scavenger hunt, enter a raffle for a ride in a fire truck, spray a fire hose, and make a craft. Visitors will also be able to meet with the Edina Police Department officers, SWAT medics, and members of the Edina Parks and Recreation, Minnesota Task Force 1, National Fire Sprinkler Association, Red Cross, Gopher State 1, and the Office of Pipeline Safety.
The open house is a great opportunity for residents to come to our home, engage firefighters, learn about what we do, talk about my favorite topic, fire prevention. So it's a great opportunity to just be in the community and see what we do here as firefighters.
The open house is free and open to all ages. There will also be a food truck or two in attendance with food available for purchase. We hope you enjoy these last few weeks of summer before school begins. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.